Wait.
How did you get here, Trent? Oh.
What?
I was not expecting company. I was not expecting company at all. I declare. Let me turn on another light because it's dark in here apparently. Ooh, there. Now I'm almost visible. Yay.
All right. I do believe that we are live, so.
Ooh. That's what Facebook just told me. It says Nightmare on Fear Street live now. Trent Reese live. Live is redundant, but Facebook needed me to know.
Am I live on my page too? Am I double doing this?
I think because your name is on the account, it put your name on it. But we'll talk about that later because we're here for fun right now.
Right. Screw it. If I am, I am. I don't care. Hello, everyone. We're here. And we're going to do some things today. In preparation for a Fear Street. Yes, we have some announcements. So we're going to get to announce some more of the movies that we're doing on Halloween weekend. And then, but before we do that, we're going to play a little game while we wait for people to get in here. So I got this. I ordered this. It's fairly new. It's really fun. It's Trivial Pursuit Horror Movie Edition.
Yay!
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 categories. So purple is monster, blue is gore or disturbing, like a pink is psychological, orange is paranormal, yellow is killer, and green is international. Fair points, I'm the worst at international.
There's a couple categories I am not here for already, let me tell you that.
So let me move this over here. I'm gonna roll it. You get this little cute little die with all the colors.
I like a cute die.
All right, our first question is gore and disturbing. Starting off strong. All right. In The Midnight Train, what organ is removed from the protagonist, Leon Kaufman, to ensure his allegiance? I don't know. I've never seen that one.
I feel like it's almost always the heart or the liver or the kidney. So I'm going to narrow it down to one of those three, but I do not know. Let's see if anybody's watching yet and if they have an answer.
Help us, please. I just looked at the answer, so I can't answer. I cheated.
Oh, rude. I see we have a comment already, but I can't see it because my app on my phone is crap.
I can see it.
Let me get on the Facebooks on my computer. Hold, please, because maybe that's the answer. And maybe if that answer is so fast, we should find a way to have a prize situation or maybe an invite to next weekend. Maybe.
I have 2 comments now.
Ooh.
Felipe says kidney. He guesses kidney.
If it's the kidney, hi.
All right, you got the comments now?
Yeah.
Computer? All right. So, Facebook says...
Sorry.
What do you say, Sheree?
I said it's going to be between that heart, that kidney, and that liver, because that's the horror movie favorites.
Are we ready for the answer?
Yes.
It's his tongue.
I would have never got that.
I've never seen the movie, so.
I have not either. I did not know it was a movie until that card. I'm not even going to lie to you.
Same. Norma. My dog is saying hello. I don't want to do another one of those. Okay, here we go. All right, so we got psychological. Ooh,
might do better.
Oh, this is kind of an easy one. So let's see if Facebook can get it. Gerald's Game was released on what streaming service?
Get it right, get it right, get it right.
That movie is so disturbing.
I actually haven't seen the movie, but I read the book like over a decade ago now. And I ended up selling it because I was talking about it so much that a kid was like, "Can I buy that from you?" I'm like, "Dude, just go get your own." But I made $15, so thanks, Stephen King.
But yeah, so what streaming service is Gerald's Game streaming on? Does anyone have a guess?
I don't think it's come in yet, but also my phone is being really slow. So
Service is
as
Gerald's
it
Game.
is, yeah, no, nobody got it. So I think we should just go ahead and give them this one.
Sure. What's the answer, Sheree?
Netflix.
Shout out Netflix. All right. Let's do one more before we get to the announcements.
Okay.
Ooh, this one's international. Here we go.
Oh, I need to be better. I deserve to fail at this one in public. Go for it.
True. I have heard of this movie, and there is an American remake. That's so terrible. Anyway, what type of musician is protagonist Mun? I don't know if it's Moon or Mun. It's M-U-N. In The Eye.
I know for a fact writers like to aim for those guitarists and those drummers. I don't know why. So that's where I would put my money if I were going to put money on this. But let's see if Facebook says anything else.
I'm going to say, I haven't looked at the answer, so I did not cheating this time. I'm going to say the piano. That's my guess.
That's another solid one when we move to the classical stuffs. Yeah.
Because I feel like
and it did say musician.
Yeah. Well, I know of The Eye, the American version, which I have also not seen. It's very psychological and kind of supernatural-y. So I feel like the piano kind of fits with that vibe. I don't know. Or maybe violin. Maybe she's a violinist. That could be an answer.
Oh, I would watch that.
We'll see. We'll see what it is. Anybody got an answer on that out there? I have heard of The Eye, and I've heard that it's really good. Musician is protagonist.
Go for it.
Violinist.
Damn it. I would watch that. We should add that to the list maybe for next season.
I would too. That, and I will say The Audition comes up a lot.
Oh. We all know auditions are scary.
Truly. All right, let's do one more since we didn't get that one. Let's end on a high note.
We're doing bad at this. Yeah. This is going to be the party game next weekend, so watch us miss those again.
It's all like newer. Well, not all, but it's a lot of newer ones, so that's harder for me to tell. Okay, so in The Innkeepers, what is the name of the haunted hotel? I've never seen it.
I didn't know that was a movie. They're going to take our podcast from us, Trent. They're going to take our podcast from us if we don't start getting shit right. Look.
This was made in 2011 when we were busy in college. That's our defense.
So, yeah. Right? Well, we know it's not the Overlook. We know it's not the Bates Motel.
What if it was just to fuck with us?
I would be so mad. I was like, what do you mean you have a bootleg Psycho sequel I never heard of called The Innkeeper?
So yes.
Do you want to repeat the question just because somebody just started watching and they might have an answer?
Yes. So if you were watching films in 2011, because we were in college and crazy busy. So in The Innkeepers, what is the name of the haunted hotel?
What if it's something cutesy? Like, you know those cutesy inns where it's all like, the kitten mittens.
That's it. That's it.
I'm putting my money on the kitten mittens.
I'm going to say it is the... I don't know. I don't know. Never seen this. The Crap House.
The place everybody wants to stay.
That's what I'm going to name my inn, the Crap House. Yeah, you would have low expectations.
Keep them low, and then you ain't got to get ready. Like, you just already, you're already there. You already give it up. What's it called?
Guesses? Do we have any?
No.
All right.
Even with the delay, it should have been in by now.
Yankee Peddler Inn. Ain't that a choice?
I'm happy everybody in that movie that needs to die does, because that is a choice.
Oh. I'm trying to find one we'll get right.
Maybe we'll get lucky after the announcements. Let's get us to these announcements, though.
I got what we can do after the announcements.
Okay.
Right.
So
what do we have to announce, Sheree?
I mean, we are going live with our podcast next weekend for quite a few recordings of A Nightmare on Fear Street. And we did just have that whole survey thing, and it got really tight. So should we announce who won that survey first for the audience pick to close out Halloween night itself?
I was a little surprised by it, so let's hear it.
Same. So we let y'all choose between A Cabin in the Woods, Alien, the original, the classic, none of this other stuff in the franchise, and Fright Night, the original as well. Weirdly enough, Alien, which is what I thought was going to win, stayed in third place. Like, it stayed in third, but people kept saying Alien, duh, but I guess nobody was voting. Let's not look at that metaphor for anything else.
Please don't.
Don't let that be the way. Don't. We've learned. So our winner was A Cabin in the Woods. So we'll be streaming A Cabin in the Woods to close out Halloween, which feels fitting because there's so many different monsters and so much fun to be had.
I'm not mad about it. I was just a little surprised.
It's also a nice cleanser for our third movie that day because we should just go ahead and give them the schedule for Halloween Day, I think. Is that what we should do?
Let's remind them about Friday and then go into Halloween Day. Let's do that.
Okay, so clearly Friday, we're going to kick this off with our two guests, Ashley Love and Christo Marie Stewart.
The real fun of our mini-series Lovecraft season.
Right? Unofficial third host. But we're going to record that episode of our podcast for The Craft Legacy at 6 p.m., which means you should watch the movie before that if you don't want to be spoiled. Because I can't stress enough, we're too poor to stream these movies. We are just doing our podcast recordings at these times. So 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, we will be doing The Craft Legacy with Ashley Love and Miss Christo Marie Stewart. And then we're going to get into the 9 p.m. slot with the original Poltergeist, which is found on Netflix. I'm excited to close out the night with that because was truly terrifying as a child. And I feel like as an adult, I can handle it better in theory. Yes.
Theory. All things are theory.
Right. And then we kick it off Halloween Day itself, Saturday the 31st at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time with Spiral, which is the only movie on the list that is only found on Shudder. So make arrangements with your friends. Who's starting that free trial? Who's got the watch party? Make those arrangements. And then at the 4 o'clock slot, we're going to watch His House, which is on Netflix. I don't know how else to say it. We have Matt Smith, number 11, in this movie with some fierce talent who I just drew a blank on because 2020 keeps erasing my brain. And then we get real scary with The Conjuring at 8, which I've never seen. I'm excited for these nightmares.
I've seen it and it scares me. I've seen it multiple times and it still scares me.
Oh, damn.
It's been a minute though, so it's been a minute.
Nice. And then I guess we're going to do A Cabin in the Woods as a palate cleanser because that's what y'all voted on.
And as for guests for those other ones besides the first movie, could be anybody. We could have Ben Went show up, could have, who knows? Whoever wants to show up is going to show up.
We told them to surprise us, and we're sending them the Zoom, and they're going to surprise us. So we can all be surprised together. That's what Halloween's for. I guess, right? I guess we should wait until tomorrow to tell them what we're doing for November 1st, especially because November 1st is daylight saving time. So we should also be like, don't forget to mess with your clock and then roll in for blah, 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 and blah, blah.
Right. And who's ready for some extra sleep? I am.
I am. Let me tell you, if I don't get an extra hour soon, there will be violence.
Okay. All right. Well, so let's go. Let's do some more trivia. And if anyone out there has any questions about our Halloween plans or questions in general for us, put it on there. If you have a guess to the answer to these, comment below.
Where y'all gonna stream it at? That's a question from nobody.
Oh, well, we're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. So if you're not one of those right now and you're not subscribed to the other, go ahead and do it before next weekend because we will be on both. And yeah, we're gonna have lots of fun. Yes. All right.
And there is one more survey coming as well. One more, y'all.
It's a big one.
Keep your eyes peeled for this Tuesday survey drop. Also, to keep it really spicy, you can vote up to this one right up until about 5 p.m. Central Standard Time next Sunday. So we'll announce it in the podcast we're recording before the movie you choose. So nobody can be ready and nobody can prep.
Yes.
We made good choices.
I was going to say something, but I forgot what it was. Anyway, it'll come to me or it won't, and that'd be what it is. Are you ready for another question?
Yay!
In Carrie, the blood of what animal is poured on the titular character on prom night?
I feel like that's an easy one if anybody's still watching and wants to drop that on the Facebook threads.
Right. It is an easy one. If you've seen the movie or seen the movie Scream, because I reference it in that as well.
Or read the book.
Or seen any of the adaptations. You don't just have to have watched the 1976 version. You could have watched the newer one. Or the one they put on, wasn't there a TV special? Norma Jean.
There's also a musical. I've never seen this musical, and I don't know if I want to.
I don't know. I've heard it's fun. I don't know. Never heard it. I never listened to it.
I love a good dark musical, and so it seems like it should be in my wheelhouse, but it just feels wrong to make something a musical sometimes for me. And I know that's a hot take on accident because a lot of our fan base is theater students. But you know what? I've always said I'm okay with musicals. I don't love most musicals. I love the dark stuff. I love the stuff with story. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I like more newer musicals than I do classic musicals. Because with classic musicals, for me to enjoy them, I really have to okay, this was made in 1985. Because it's I look at it today and I'm like, ugh.
No. I saw Showboat in a Race in the Musical class, and I was just like, well, I guess it is about race. Well played. Well played.
All right. So the answer, did we get any guesses on Facebook?
Nobody got it, even though we got people watching. I wonder, and even with the delay, that should have been caught. I think we're safe to tell them it was the pig's blood and move on.
It was pig's blood. Let's do one more. Let's see. I'm not rolling for these. I'm just finding one that I like. Oh, here's a good one. Okay. American Psycho was based on a novel of the same name by what author?
I swear I knew his name until you finished that question. Because I was like, I can see Christian Bale. I can even see the book. I used to have a copy of the book, and I think someone stole it as they did back in those days. So yeah.
It's a good movie. I've never read the book. I didn't even know it was based on a book. But yes, American Psycho was based on a novel of the same name by what author? Are you ready for the answer?
Ready.
Bret Easton Ellis.
I was never going to remember that.
All right, let's look at this one. Okay, here we go. In the opening scene of 28 Weeks Later, so not 28 days later, 28 weeks, the sequel.
Oh, different.
Who does Don desert to save himself? His wife, his son, his daughter, or his dog?
Horror movies love to kill a dog, though.
Right, but it's been a while since I've seen that movie. I don't know the answer. I'm going to say...
I want to say wife.
That's where I was leaning to. I hope it's not the dog. Please don't. Come on, Don. Don't
Watch it be a
dog.
kid. Watch it be a kid, and we forgot because we're horrible people who don't like kids. We're like, save the dog, and it's like, oh, that was a toddler.
With my luck, it's probably going to be the dog, but I'm going to say the wife. I'm going to say wife. Do we have any guesses on the book?
Nope.
His wife. He deserted his wife. Just
I'm
like
glad we got one. I'm real glad we got one.
Well, and there was others we knew. Like we knew Gerald's Game was on Netflix, and we knew Carrie was Pig's Blood, which was really cool.
Like apparently, I got to watch more horror movies somehow, some way.
Well, from what I've noticed, the horror movies that I find that I have the least knowledge of are the ones that were made while we were in college. So from 2007 to like 2012, 2013. If it's that era, I had boom, bloop, bloop, bloop. I don't know.
Not for us to know.
Unless it was Scream 4, because I was like, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there. I'm going to see that. But, all right.
I guess that was a fun time. We're going to have more of these fun times.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll tell y'all some of what we're doing for next Sunday. But not the audience pick because you haven't picked it. But maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Or maybe we'll do it in the week. Who knows? We're wild that way.
We've got to keep you on your toes. Yes, get ready. This week is going to be insane. So just a reminder, we are dropping 2 episodes on you for celebration of Halloween, doing Halloween. So we're doing Halloween 4 and 5 this week. So if you're following along with us, make sure you watch those films. And then also make sure that you follow us on all of our social media. So you're clearly on one of them right now. So if you're on YouTube, then we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. If you're on Facebook, then we're also on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Make sure that you subscribe to us on YouTube. We may be putting more content on there in the future, more video content, which would be really cool. So
we should also tell them. Oh. We should also tell them about Wednesday's very special episode. Ooh. What the fuck? It's Callie Ott, where we interview Callie Ott, the actress, our friend who was in WTF. That's your special episode this Wednesday, because you can't not have a special episode the week of Halloween, right? I mean, whose podcast is this?
Really excited. It was such a good time catching up with Callie. She's living out her LA pandemic realness. And
the dream.
It was a blast. Yeah, it was a really good time. I'm excited to get that interview out there. And yeah, anything else we want to announce today? I feel like we've just like bombarded everything. We're like boom, 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 boom,
right?
boom.
I mean, to be fair, Halloween is the only holiday that matters. So of course we're gonna go big by giving them 2 episodes Monday, and then a special episode Wednesday, and then like 3 days of us going live with friends Friday through Sunday.
And
then we rest on Monday.
I might need to take Monday off work. We'll see.
I'm taking Friday. I'm taking Monday. I'm taking some days, which is fair. We're about to open a 3rd show, 3 in a week here, and I am a solo box office. So I will be getting those hours back somewhere around Halloween.
All right. Well, everyone, if you have any questions, like I said, make sure that you contact us. You can email us at anightmareonfearstreet@gmail.com, or you can send us a message on Facebook, DM us, Instagram, Twitter, comment, anything. We love to hear from you guys, and we hope
Hear your
excited.
pigeon.
Email, page me, beat me if you want to reach me. Any of those things. Even though I don't have a pager anymore, I never had a pager.
I almost got one because of Buffy, and I'm glad I didn't follow through with that.
But yeah, so make sure you get in touch with us if you have any questions or ideas or anything. We're always looking to hear from you. All right. Well, stay fierce out there, everyone.
Bye.